Yeah, nothing special happened, that's the thing. Same street noise, same ceiling fan spin. No headline moment, no highlight reel. Just hours moving without appeal. I wore the same jacket as last week. Said the same words, nothing unique. But something in the lack of spark. Let the day leave a softer mark. Yeah, your coffee tasted like it always does. No better, no worse, just enough. I didn't laugh hard, didn't sigh, didn't check the time that much. People pass without a trace, no story stuck to any fate. Still when I think back now, this is the day I somehow found. Yeah. Nothing special happened, no moment worth defending. And maybe that's why it stayed. Yeah. Nothing special happened, no reason, no event. Just a day that didn't fade. Yeah. I've chased days that burn too bright. Forgot I'm just as fast at night. The loud ones blur, the sharp ones bend. They don't sit easy in the end. This one didn't ask for space, didn't need to be named. Just rested where it landed and waited to be remembered. No spike, no drop, no lesson learned. Just time behaving the way it works, yeah. I think calm leaves deeper lines when nothing's fighting for your mind. No defense up, no post to keep, just existing comfortably. The absence of a big reveal. Let smaller things start to feel real. Like how the light stayed low all day, or how I didn't rush away. And nothing special happened, still I see it clear. Maybe memory likes it better when nothing interferes. Nothing special happened, no story to pretend. Just a quiet day that didn't end. Yeah. If you ask me what stood out, I'd probably shrug it out. No answer clean enough to justify the thought. But later on it shows up slow, in the way I breathe, the pace I go. Like the body kept a note, the mind forgot to quote. Maybe meaning isn't loud, maybe it doesn't wave you down. Some days slip in under the door and stay longer than the rest. No highlight, no regret, just a calm you don't forget. I went to sleep without a thought, woke up lighter than I was. Didn't change a single thing, still something settled in. If memories a crowded room, this one didn't make a move. Just sat there being plain, and that's why it remained. Yeah. Nothing special happened, and that's the part that's true. No effort spent remembering, still it stayed with me and you. Nothing special happened, no frame, no name. Just a day that quietly refused to fade.
We didn't plant this chill, it just stayed like a light left on in a quiet place. No rush, no rush, no thrill, no words to say. We didn't plan this chill, it just stayed.
City's breathing slow through an open window. Neon on your face, but we're laying low. Coffee getting cold, conversation thinner. Laughing at the space between now and dinner. No big talks, no future tense. Just shoes by the door, no common sense. I don't ask where this is going next. I kinda like the not knowing part best. Your jacket on my chair like it belongs. Playlist stuck on half-forgotten songs. Minutes feel wide like they're stretched on purpose. Nothing to prove, nothing to service. If tomorrow shifts, I won't complain. Tonight feels easy, that's enough to stay. We're not building castles in the air, just leaning back and whatever's there. We didn't plan it, still land. It's just stay. No script, no scene, no role to play. No role to play. It's cool how calm can read. It's cool how calm. We didn't plan this chill. It No sparks flying, no dramatic spin, just a subtle yes, we're settling. Hey, street lights flicker like the tire too, yeah. Same pace as me when I'm walking with you. If this fades out, I'm still okay. Some things don't need a reason to stay. I've chased the loud, I've chased the fast. This feels like something that might last. Not forever, just tonight. And honestly, that feels like we didn't plan it. Let's just stay, just stay. Like a deep exhale, we never fade. Hey, that's the fate. No map, no name, no promise made. Yeah. We didn't plan this chill. Let's just stay. No home, no plans, no line. Just time, doing fine. No plans, no line. Just time. No home, no plans, no line. Just time, doing fine. No plans, no line.
Yeah, we didn't plant this chill. It just stayed, yeah, like a light left on in a quiet place.
Yeah, yeah.
No rush, no rush, no thrill, no words to say.
Yeah.
We didn't plan this chill. It just stayed.
Yeah, city's breathing slow through an open window. Neon on your face, but we're laying low. Yeah. Coffee getting cold, conversation dinner. Laughing at the space between now and dinner. No big talks, no future tense. Just shoes by the door, no common sense. I don't ask where this is going next. I kinda like the not knowing part best. Your jacket on my chair like it belongs. Playlist stuck on half-forgotten songs. Minutes feel wide like they're stretched on purpose. Nothing to prove, nothing to service. If tomorrow shifts, I won't complain. Tonight feels easy, that's enough to stay. We're not building castles in the air, just leaning back and whatever's there. We didn't plan it, still land. It's just stay. No script, no scene, no role to play. No role to play. It's cool how calm can read. It's cool how calm. We didn't plan this chill. Yeah, it just stayed. Yeah. Maybe comfort's just a quiet skill, knowing when to let the moment live. No sparks flying, no dramatic spin, just a subtle yes, we're settling. Hey, street lights flicker like the tire too, yeah. Same pace as me when I'm walking with you. If this fades out, I'm still okay. Some things don't need a reason to stay. I've chased the loud, I've chased the fast. This feels like something that might last. Not forever, just tonight. And honestly, that feels like we didn't plan it. Let's just stay, just stay. Like a deep exhale, we never fade. Hey, that's the fate. No map, no name, no promise made. Yeah. We didn't plan this chill. Let's just stay. No home, no plans, no line. Just time, doing fine. No plans, no line. Just time. No home, no plans, no line. Just time, doing fine. No plans, no line.
Yeah, man, you glowing like a matador. Yeah, we skimmed the top, ignored the floor. Yeah, you said that one, I said sure. Finger tap before we were sure. Didn't wait, didn't ask, didn't run the pros and math. Something in the way we shrugged felt like trust or just enough. Serve a night and walked away. Yeah, yeah. Decision locked without delay. Yeah, yeah. We leaned back like it was planned, even though we didn't understand what we wanted, what we meant. Just knew we didn't wanna spend another minute circling. Options start to feel like no. We ordered before deciding. Let the moment choose the shape. Yeah. Didn't know what we were craving. Still it somehow hit the play. Yeah. We ordered before deciding, and it worked out fine. Funny how less thinking can gets it right sometimes. Yeah, there's a comfort in committing light. Yeah, yeah. Not forcing everyone to fight. Yeah, yeah. I've been stuck in choices deep. Yeah. Ended up more tired than pleased. This felt easier by design, even if it wasn't mine. Maybe taste adjusts itself
just need to be played. Yes, yeah, yeah. I've noticed how life mirrors this. The best they start like accidents. You lean in first, explain it later. Call it instinct, call it favor. If it's wrong, we'll deal with that, but it rarely ever is. Most things land close enough when expectations not too strict. Did we order before deciding? No debate, no review. Yeah. Ended up exactly somewhere we didn't know we wanted to. We ordered before deciding. No regret inside. Sometimes rough alignment is the right kind of right. We share the look, yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, this works, let's not overcook, yeah, yeah. The story of how we got here, already fading. Taste still clear, didn't need to justify, yeah, yeah. Didn't need a reason why, yeah, yeah. The result spoke for itself, yeah. That's usually how it helps. Maybe choice is overrated when you trust the room you're in, yeah. A little faith and momentum, let it now step in. If you hesitate too long, you miss the open door. Sometimes action is the thought you were waiting for, yeah. We ate slow, talk less, let the outcome settle in. Not perfect, not precise, just a solid middle win. I don't need the best thing, just something that aligns close enough, feels honest most of the time. Yeah, we ordered before deciding, didn't map it out. Yeah, still somehow landed where we're good right now. Yeah, we ordered before deciding, and I do it again. Some things work better when you don't pretend. Menu close, table set, not exact. No regret. No regret. Yeah. The coffee ring on a borrowed desk, sunlight hitting like it's guessing. We open laptops, closed our minds, scroll past most of the deadlines. Nobody sprinting, nobody late, just sitting with the idea of a day. Check one thing off, left hand alone, still felt fine when the hours were gone. We call this productivity now, nodded twice, somehow that counts. Didn't move much, still burn it down. We call this productivity now. We call this productivity now. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. Yeah. Second cup of the same old sip. Talked in circles and let it drift. You said yeah, I said probably. That was enough of accountability. Calendar looks busy in theory, and practice is just us and the ceiling. No pressure tone, no fake concern, just letting the afternoon turn. Yeah. Not everything needs a push. Some things live in the maybe zone. We didn't rush, we didn't lose, just stayed exactly where we were shown. Ideas, partly cars and shades, still warm, but in no rush to change. We made plans we won't defend, left them loose at both ends. A meeting with no clear results, still felt lighter than default. If nothing moved, nothing broke, that's a win for most folks. We call this productivity now. Shared a look, let the moment pass. Didn't climb, but we leveled out. We call this productivity now. We call this productivity now. Ooh, wait, there was a time I chased the proof. Metrics, minutes, tangible truth. Now I trust the slowest signs, like ease not fighting back this time. If the day ends calm and clean, if we're not drained by what we mean, then maybe that's the whole design. A quiet check mark in the mind. Maybe rest just wears a better suit. Maybe effort doesn't have to bruise. If the room feels balanced, I'm convinced something worked, even if it's missed. Yeah. Walk
walked outside, city still awake, nothing changed, still felt okay. We didn't hustle, didn't stall, just existed, that's all. Tomorrow can't ask for more, tonight was light and that's the score. Some days don't need a crown, they just sit down. We call this productivity now, no receipts, no amounts, just coffee cups and knotted brows. We call this productivity now. We call this productivity now. Ooh, same table, same sound, still somehow counts. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Sunlight breaks on the corner glass. Every reflection moves so fast. Feet hit pavement like a rolling drum. Wake up, world, here I come. No hesitation in the air today. Everything is leaning my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Coffee steam in a paper cup. Traffic hum like it's lifting up. Colors stretch across the street. Every stranger feels like a beat. Crosswalk signals like a steady guide, keeping time as I move inside. And every shadow starts to fade in the rhythm that the morning made. Now the city feels alive and new, like it's dancing just for me and you. Bright steps on a waking street, where the sunlight and the motion meet. Morning glow in the open air. Life is spinning everywhere. Keep it forward, no looking back. Ooh, riding clean on the city track. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Window frames with a flashing light, turning ordinary into something bright. Taxi horns like a passing tune, playing under the silver moon. No rush, just a steady pace. Every moment finds its place. People crossing like rivers flow in a language only mornings know. And I'm caught in a simple truth, that the world feels lighter in its youth. Oh, bright steps on a waking street, where the sunlight and the motion meet. Morning glow in the open air. Life is spinning everywhere. Keep it forward, no looking back. Ooh, riding clean on the city track. Yeah. In the concrete ground, 1,000 stories in every sound. From cafe doors to the parkland green, it's a living, breathing machine. And if you listen, you can hear it say, just move with me, don't drift away. Stay in time with the rising day. Let the rhythm lead the on a waking street, where the sunlight and the motion meet. Morning glow in the open air. Life is spinning everywhere. Keep it forward, no looking back. Ooh, riding clean on the city track. Keep it light, keep it true. Every street is something new. Walk it slow, walk it right. Let the city hold the light. Keep on moving. Ooh,
beside the door. Coffee steaming, quiet air. Nothing heavy anywhere. Morning trains begin to roll. Easy rhythm, easy soul. Every sound outside below moves exactly how it goes. People crossing through the street, different lives but same heartbeat. Somehow all the little things fit together naturally. No big thought to figure out, no real need for any doubt. Just the motion, just the day, carrying me all the way. Easy ride, steady flow, let the feeling guide you slow. Nothing loud, nothing wrong, just enough to move along. Easy ride, take your time, everything just feels aligned. No big rush, nowhere to be, just this simple energy. Sunlight sliding down the walls, soft reflections in the hall. Sidewalk shadows moving, waves calm enough to make me stay. Every step a quiet groove, like the city's breathing. Two bus doors open, people turn, tiny moments pass and burn. Coffee almost gone by now, still the rhythm shows me how to let every second land without trying to understand. If the morning keeps this pace, I could walk for days and days. Nothing more I need to prove, only staying in the groove. Easy ride, steady flow, let the feeling guide you slow. Nothing loud, nothing wrong, just enough to move along. Easy ride, take your time, everything just feels aligned. No big rush, nowhere to be, just this simple energy. Slow down now, breathe it in. Every moment settle in. Oh yeah. Easy ride, moving free, nothing pulling hard on me. Step by step, street by street, feel the rhythm underneath. Easy ride, let it stay, carry me through all the day. Right here where the light can be, feels like where I'm meant to be. We didn't grow this calm, yeah. It just stayed like warm light sitting in a quiet shade. No rush, no rush, no need to be explained. We didn't grow this calm, it just stayed. City moving slow through the open frame. Same street noise, but it feels less the same. Neon soft on the edge of your face, like the night forgot its pace. Coffee cooling on the wooden grain. We're talking low like it's part of the rain. Nothing heavy, nothing loud, just drifting somewhere in the cloud. No big plans trying to arrive, no future lines we need to write. Your jacket hanging like it knew this corner would belong to you. Playlist stuck on a half-played song, like nothing here is going wrong. Minutes stretching loose and wide, like time deciding not to decide. We didn't grow this calm, it just stayed. No script, no stage, no role to play. Funny how quiet never fades away. Funny how calm just stays. We didn't grow this calm, it just stayed.
Maybe easy just to learn reply to letting everything pass by. No sparks to chase, no need to prove, just staying inside the groove. Street lights flicker like they understand the slow wait time moves across your hand. If this dissolves by morning air, I'll still feel it lingering there. I've chased the noise, I've chased the speed, thought louder meant more I need. But this feels like another truth that doesn't try to move you. Not forever, not defined, just something resting in the mind. And honestly, that feels like we didn't grow this calm. It just stayed like an exhale we never planned to say. No map, no map, no name, no need to behave. We didn't grow this calm. It just stayed. No home, no line, just time doing fine. No rush, no wait, just lay and okay. No home, no plans, just hands and sunlight laying on the floor, quiet like the day before. Coffee warming up my hands, nothing more than simple plans. Easy breathing in the room, morning drifting nice and smooth. Every little sound outside feels like it just fits the time. Shoes waiting beside the door, no rush needed anymore. Every thought just settles down like the air around this town. People passing far away, slowly moving through the day. Nothing pulling at my mind, everything feels soft and light. Softly now, let it go, move with everything you know. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just a feeling made to last. Softly now, breathe the air, every moment resting there. Let it stay, let it be right where life feels good to me. Good to me, yeah. Windows glowing in the sun like the day has just begun. Sidewalk lines and passing trees, moving with the quiet breeze. Traffic fading in the back, never pulling off the track. Every step just feels so clean, like I'm living in between. Nothing extra left to chase, everything already placed. If the rhythm stays this way, I could walk through all the day. Every shadow, every sound feels connected all around. No more searching for a sign, everything already mine. Softly now, let it go, move with everything you know. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just a feeling made to last. Softly now, breathe the air, every moment resting there. Let it stay, let it be right where life feels good to me. No hard lines, no race, everything falls into place. Oh, stay slow, let the whole world roll. Softly now, let it flow like the city moving slow. Step by step, side by side, feel the rhythm open wide. Softly now, hold it near, nothing heavy anywhere. Right here where the light can be, that's enough for me.
across the street, warm and moving with the beat. Every window catching gold, same old city, never old. Shoes keep landing right on time, like the rhythms built inside. Nothing pulling me too fast, just a feeling built to last, yeah. Sun hangs high above the signs, everything just feels aligned. People crossing side to side, still the whole world seems in stride. Bus doors open, engines hum, all the little sounds become part of something smooth and low, like the day already knows. No big reason left to find, quiet comfort in my mind. Every corner feels relaxed, nothing missing, nothing lacks. If the moment keeps this pace, I can move through any place. Every second feels complete with the rhythm underneath. Afternoon, easy glow, let the whole world move you slow. Nothing sharp, nothing wrong, just enough to pull along. Afternoon, stay in line, everything just feels on time. No delay, nowhere to run, just moving with the sun. Traffic fading in the back, still I never lose the track. Every motion's often clean like a slow repeating scene. Heat rising from the road, still it never feels too close. Every shadow underneath moves together with my feet. No more thinking where to go, only following the flow. If it stays this calm and bright, I go walk into the night. Nothing more I need to chase, everything already placed. Every step just feels so true, like the day was made to move. No rush now, just right. Keep the rhythm by your side. Afternoon, easy glow, feel the city moving slow. Step by step, light by light, everything just feels right. Afternoon, breathe it in, let the quiet settle in. Right here where the colors stay, I could move like this all day. We didn't build this calm, it just grew like midnight air that slipped right through, yeah, yeah. No push, no need to review. We didn't build this calm, it just grew, yeah, yeah. Street light flicker on the quiet block, window open, letting night talk. You're leaning back, I'm half there, between the silence and the air. Coffee rings on an old wood table, conversation soft, barely able to turn into anything concrete. Just drifting on a steady beat, no big plans trying to unfold, no future stories being told. Your voice low like it knows the room, like nothing here is ending soon. If this is temporary space, it still feels like the right place. We're not chasing any sign, just letting moments intertwine. We didn't build this calm, yeah. It just grew. No script, no map, no what to do. It's cool how quiet knows the way, yeah. We didn't build this calm, it just stayed. Maybe easy just to learn reply, to letting things go passing by. No spark to chase, no edge to hold, just warmth inside the quiet fold. Street sounds fading into glass, time moving without asking fast. If this dissolves by morning light, that doesn't make it less than night. I've chased the rush, I've chased the noise, confused the chaos for a voice. But this feels like another kind of something resting in the mind, not forever.
too deep. Just something soft enough to keep. No need to label what this is. No need to fix it into lists. Just breathing in the open air like nothing's missing anywhere. And if the world comes rushing in, we'll let it knock, not let it win. We didn't build this calm, it just grew like something neither of us knew. No plans, no way, no need to prove. We didn't build this calm, it just stayed. No home, no line, just time. No plan, no fight, just night. No home, no line, just time, just right. Yeah. Typing bubble disappeared again. Yeah. Phone lit up at 2:13. Your name glowing soft and green. Still awake was all it said, but it pulled me out my head. Rain was sliding down the fire escape. City breathing under gray. I stared a little before I wrote, like time and changed the way to words. Somewhere between replies, something honest starts to rise. Not fast enough to call it love, too close to call it casual. Yeah. No promises in sight, no, where is this tonight? Just two people leaving space for silence to participate. Yeah, you send half a thought, I answer half awake. Still somehow the unfinished parts feel like the realest thing we make. Somewhere between replies, we built a little atmosphere. No dramatic declaration, still it felt like you were here. Somewhere between replies, late night glow and tired eyes. Funny how connection grows in the pauses we don't hide. Morning came without goodbye, just your message hours behind. Sorry, fell asleep again. I smiled harder than I should've then. Yeah, funny what the mind can do with tiny digital proof. A sentence barely 5 words long, you carry someone through a room. Yeah, and we never forced the pace, never rushed to name the shape. Maybe labels close the air, too early for things still becoming. So we stayed inside the drift of almost in little hints, learning each other slowly through time and more than sentences. Some nights you disappear, then show back up sincere, like neither one of us needs constant proof to trust. No pressure to perform, no perfect rhythm form. Still every quiet check-in feels warmer than expected. Somewhere between replies, the feeling learned to breathe. Not loud enough to interrupt, just steady underneath. Somewhere between replies, screams fading into blue. I never knew how much a pause could start resembling truth. Yeah. Maybe modern love sounds softer than the movie said it would. Maybe it's less fireworks exploding, more someone checking if you're good. Maybe intimacy now lives in little glowing signs, a name appearing late at night at exactly the right time. And even when we leave each other waiting, it never feels severe, because the space between responses still somehow keeps you near. Somewhere between replies, no beginning, no clear end. Still the feeling kept unfolding like a song with
something stayed alive in me.
Nobody rushing anywhere tonight. Clock light glowing by the bed, blue and quiet, almost dead. Rain tapping lightly on the vent, like it forgot what falling meant. Shoes kicked somewhere near the door, keys still scattered on the floor. I said I cleaned the place today, but the evening got in the way. And honestly I let it, no guilt attached to resting. For once the world can spin without me trying to direct it. No deadlines in the room, no pressure dressed as truth. Just a little air to breathe, and enough space to loosen me. Phone face down, TV low, city dim behind the smoke. Everything can wait a while, nothing's leaving if I slow down. No urgency tonight, no need to optimize. I'm not chasing anything, and somehow that feels right. Ain't no urgency tonight, let the hours move how they like. Some days don't need a purpose to feel alive. Yeah, I used to fill the silence fast, like empty space would never last. Every second had to lead to something bigger than the scene. Now I kinda like the drift, the unfinished shape of it. Dinner late and dishes stacked, nothing polished, nothing tracked. Neighbor laughing through the wall, train line humming after dark. Tiny ordinary sounds holding this apartment down. And I don't need the night explained, don't need progress tied to pain. Maybe peace arrives much softer than I train myself to think. No dramatic healing here, no sudden clarity appears. Just my shoulders dropping slow, like they finally got the note. Outside taxi smear the rain, inside everything remains loose enough to finally fit the shape of how I actually live. No urgency tonight, street lights fading silver white. I let the minutes pass me by without turning them into a fight. No urgency tonight, no perfect use of time. Still somehow the quiet hours leave the deepest kind of light. Maybe exhaustion isn't always physical. Maybe it's the weight of constant motion, the feeling that every pause needs justification. But tonight nothing asks for proof, not the rain, not the room, not the half-read book beside me, or the record spinning through. And somewhere between midnight and the refrigerator hum, I stopped feeling behind in life for the first time in months. No urgency tonight, everything arriving slow, like the world softened its edges just enough to let me go. No urgency tonight, no destination in sight. Still I think I'll remember how easy breathing felt tonight. Nothing solved, nothing missing, no urgency tonight. And maybe that was all I needed. Nobody really wanted to leave, yeah. Air still holding on to the heat. Party emptied out in waves, taillights drifting through the haze. Someone laughing near the gate, trying hard to stretch the lane. Shopping carts against the curb, buzzing signs and distant birds. Summer sticking to the skin, like the night still wanted in. We stood talking by your car, not about anything hard, just little things that somehow stayed floating in the parking lot air. Nobody saying one last thing, nobody forcing meaning. Still the moment held its shape, like it knew not to break. Street lamp glow across your face, radio low, engine wait. Even silence had a groove, sitting there with me and you. Parking lot weather makes people stay too long, halfway leaving, halfway hoping. The night keeps hanging on. Parking lot weather, warm wind through the dark. Something about those in between places hits a little harder on the heart, yeah, yeah. Ice melting in paper cups, nobody really wrapping up. Conversation slowing down like tired songs still hanging around. You lean back against the door, said you kinda liked ignored. Little places after hours where nobody asked for more. I said maybe that's the trick, nothing trying to be big. Let the moment breathe enough to actually exist. And the asphalt held the heat long after sunset left the street. Like the night refused to cool until we finally moved. No dramatic final line, no call me when you get inside. Just the comfort of delay before the world resumes its pace. Every second stretching thin, like neither one of us gave in to ending what already felt good exactly as it was. Parking lot weather, neon humming overhead. Everything felt easier than what we usually said. Parking lot weather, late July and faded gold. Funny how the smallest moments can leave the strongest hold, yeah. Eventually somebody drove away, then another disappeared. The night got wider, quieter, till it was mostly air. Still we stayed another minute, maybe 2 or maybe 10. Not because there was a reason, just not ready for the end. Maybe connection lies strongest in the spaces before goodbye, where nobody owes a future. Still nobody wants to drive. Parking lot weather, street lights fading into dawn. No big story came from it, still the feeling carried on. Parking lot weather, windows down, slow goodbye. And somehow that unfinished moment still circles back sometimes. Yeah, car door closed, soft in the dark. Heat rising off the ground. Parking lot weather, still hanging somewhere around. Yeah. 3 a.m. and somebody still awake below me. Floorboards creak beneath the dark,
Fridge light hums through the apartment. Street lamp leaking through the blinds. Painting silver across the night. I should probably be asleep, but my thoughts won't loosen easy. So I pace from room to room, listening to the building breathe. Then I notice through the crack, underneath the stairwell black, a little line of amber glow from the apartment down below. Don't know their name, don't know their story. Still somehow it changes things, knowing someone else is awake with me. No conversation, no knock at the door, just another quiet soul ignoring sleep. And for a second the night feels less heavy on my chest. Lights still on downstairs, soft gold under the door. Funny how a little presence can settle a room you thought was yours. Lights still on downstairs, while the whole city fades. And somehow that tiny window glow makes me feel okay. Maybe they're reading in the kitchen, maybe washing coffee cups, maybe fighting off the same restless kind of midnight rush. Sometimes I hear footsteps pause, then move slowly down the hall, like they're carrying thoughts around, trying not to let them fall. And I never need to meet them, never need to know their face. There's comfort in anonymous lives, existing close within the same space. The world feels less enormous when another shadow moves inside the quiet architecture of these sleepless rooms. Oh, grand connection formed, no life suddenly transformed. Still the loneliness softens shape every time I see that frame. Tiny glowing square of light, holding steady through the night, like a silent reassurance. Someone else survived today too. Lights still on downstairs, blue hours stretching thin. Everything feels less empty, knowing someone else stayed in. Lights still on downstairs, no words exchanged at all. Still I think I sleep easier when I catch that glow below the wall. People help each other in smaller ways than we expect. Not through speeches or grand gestures, but simple evidence they exist. A light left on too late, a chair dragged across the floor, a distant laugh through old apartment walls when you thought the night was yours alone. And eventually that window darkens, one soft click and it is gone. But somehow the calm remains long after they've moved on. Lights still on downstairs, morning almost in the sky. And for once the silence didn't feel like something I had to survive. Lights still on downstairs, fading with the dawn. Still the warmth of knowing someone stayed awake lingers on. Settling into sleep, city turning pale blue. Lights still on downstairs, then finally not anymore. Yeah. 1% left. Guess we gotta mean what we say now. Phone screen cracked across the time, tiny red bar warning light. You laughed and said, don't call me yet, save it for something worth the breath.
street was loud outside the train. Summer sticking to the rain. Still somehow the signal stayed long enough for us to drift away. No scrolling through another life. No links, no memes, no killing time. Just pauses humming through the line, like neither one of us could hide. Funny how the closer that the battery gets inside your hand, the more the conversation sounds like something real again. No room left for decoration, no extra words for presentation. Just whatever rises first before the screen goes dark. Low battery conversations, voices softer than the night. No performance, no distractions, just whatever feels alive. Low battery conversations, holding on at 1%. Maybe honesty comes easier when you know the time is spent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Said lately every day feels uploaded overplay. Everybody trying hard to look lit up in the dark. I said maybe that's the cost of never letting moments stop. Everything becomes content before it ever gets to live. Silence settle for a while, train tracks dragging underneath. Neither one of us rushed in to rescue every little beat. And somehow that unfinished space said more than sentences could make. Like the dying phone between us burned away the need to fake. Not dramatic, not profound, just two tired voices slowing down. No urgency to entertain, no energy left to explain. If the line cuts out too soon, maybe that's okay too. Some things don't need perfect endings to stay with you. Low battery conversations, late train glowing blue and gray. Half the words got lost in static, still I heard the things you meant to say. Low battery conversations, almost gone but feeling clear. Funny how the weakest signal can make somebody feel near. Yeah, yeah. Then your voice turned soft and small, said my phone's about to fall. I said mine too, and let it breathe. Neither wanting first to leave. And for a second all the noise of deadlines, feeds and daily voice felt far enough away to finally hear the room. Maybe connection isn't louder, maybe it's just less disguised. Maybe people talk more truthfully, closer to goodbye. Low battery conversations, last few seconds glowing red. No dramatic declarations, still your voice stayed in my head. Low battery conversations, signal fading into night. But something in the way we spoke still feels switched on inside. Call back. Low battery conversations, still charging slow in my mind. Late day breathing slow again. The curtains sway in a tired breeze. Coffee rings on the magazine. Neighbors talking down the hall like they got nowhere else to fall. The ceiling fan keeps lazy time turning circles through my mind. No ambition in the air, just enough to keep me there. Street lights waiting not to shine, evening balance in the line between disappearing gold and another night unfolding. Nothing pulling at my sleeve, nothing asking me to leave. Windows glowing soft and low like they already know. just a body still and warm, watching quiet take its form. Amber hours, stay a while, leave me somewhere in between the miles. I don't fight it, I don't force it, I just breathe through amber hour, yeah, yeah. Amber hour, soft and slow, every little shadow moving gold. I don't need to understand it, I just live inside amber hour. Dust hangs still above the floor, like it settled here before. Old train humming far away, breaking through the fading day. Phone untouched beside the bed, too many words already said. Even silence feels complete, resting heavy in the heat. Clock hands barely seem to move, like they forgot what time should prove. Everything outside can wait while the room recalibrates. If tomorrow wants my name, it can call me just the same. I'm not hiding, not pretending, just somewhere the light is bending. Every second stretching thin, like the night can't quite begin, and the world slows down enough to almost feel like love. Amber hour, stay a while, leave me drifting in your patient style. I don't fight it, I don't force it, I just move through amber hour, yeah, yeah. Amber hour, dim and sweet, halfway dancing with the summer heat. I don't rush to understand it, I just stay inside amber hour. Soon the blue will take the sky, and the day will close its eyes. But for now it hangs above, soft as unfinished love. So let the moment blur the edge, let it lean, don't make it land. Some things only stay alive when you never hold them tight. Amber hour. Ooh, nothing ending, nothing loud, just the city breathing out, yeah. Amber hour. Yeah. Hear that? Radio barely holding the station. Balcony door half open wide, summer air and passing lights. Plastic chair against the rail, ashtray full, paint chip pale. Your hair moved with the traffic wind, late night voices drifting in. Neither one of us said much, still the silence stayed in touch. Radio singing through the static haze, half the words just fell away. Funny how the missing parts still sounded honest in the dark. Nobody trying to impress, nobody reaching for the next, just two shadows leaning still, letting midnight choose the field. No dramatic point to prove, nothing heavy left to move, just enough sound in the air to remind us we were there. Static on the balcony, city glowing underneath, signal breaking, voices blur, still somehow it all gets heard. Static on the balcony, nothing clear but everything deep. We let the noise turn into calm and stayed there till the night was gone, yeah, yeah. Down below the taxis rolled, like tire stories getting old. Neon flickered on and off, rain smell rising from the block. You laughed once then looked away, like the moment might break if we touched it with too much thought. So we let it stay unfocused,
phone screen's dark beside the door. Neither cared to check before. For a while the world outside could spin without us deciding why. Maybe pieces sounding small, like a weak transmission call, not loud enough to steal the room, just enough to drift through you. Maybe love looks more like this: shared air and unfinished sentences. No perfect line, no grand reveal, just a quiet thing that feels real. Static on the balcony, night unfolding patiently. Every broken little sound made the silence softer somehow. Static on the balcony, nothing solved, nothing complete. Still I think about that air like some part of me stayed there, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Soon the station disappeared, only static left to hear. But we never turned it off, never needed something clear. There's a comfort in distortion when you stop demanding sense. Some nights don't need resolution to mean something in the end. So we stayed until the sky started fading out of blue. Neither saying don't go yet, like we both already knew. Static on the balcony, morning light beneath our feet. Signal gone, but something stayed floating in the afterwave. Static on the balcony, no big ending, no release. Just two people letting time move slow enough to finally breathe. Yeah. Radio still humming low, city waking down below. Static on the balcony, still ringing softly in me. Tuesday came in quiet again. Yeah. Bus stop shadows on the wall, laundry humming down the hall, coffee cooling by the sink. Morning didn't stop to think. No big weather rolling through, nothing different, nothing new. Same old jacket, same routine. Still the air felt strangely clean. Tuesday never asked too much, didn't need to interrupt. Just arrived without a sound and slowly settled all around. No pressure hanging overhead, no dramatic words unsaid. Even traffic seemed to move like it finally found a groove. I kept waiting for the catch, some sharp turn or sudden crack, but the hours only flowed soft and ordinary slow. Tuesday never asked who I was or where I've been. Didn't need a better version, just let me walk around in it. Tuesday never asked for ambition or a plan, and maybe that's why somehow I could finally breathe again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lunch break, sun across the floor, tiny crack beside the door. Co-workers laughing down the line like background singers, killing time. Phone stay quiet in my coat, no emergency to hold. Funny how the lack of noise can make small moments feel whole. I've had days that scream for meaning, pulled my thoughts in every way. This one barely touched my shoulder, still I remember it today. Because nothing tried too hard, no emotional fireworks, just a calm that stayed long enough to finally do its work. Maybe peace comes dressed as plain, without thunder, with
without change. Maybe healing looks like this. A day that doesn't resist. No revelation in the air. Still I felt lighter standing there, like the world stopped asking me to constantly become. Tuesday never asked if I mattered or belonged. Just held the shape of quiet long enough to carry on. Tuesday never asked for a story I could sell. Still somehow that little day sat inside me well. Yeah, yeah. I used to overlook the soft days, searching hard for something bright. But the loud ones leave so quickly, like sparks dissolving in the night. Now I think the deeper moments rarely end up making noise. They just rest aside your breathing till your body trusts the choice. And somewhere between the errands and the fading afternoon, I stop feeling chased by time for an hour or two. Tuesday never asked nothing more than I could give, and maybe that's the reason why I still remember it. Tuesday never asked, still it stayed somehow, like a hand against my shoulder, without needing to reach out.